looks like the widgets are about ready to celebrate the completion of a new reactor.
What's there to celebrate?
Well, when King Randor turns it on tomorrow, it will give Eternia safe power for lights, cooking food.
Food? Oh, now that's something to celebrate.
Here, 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 I am Melbrag, worker of mysteries, dealer in harmless tricks and games. Gather around. Guess which sphere contains the apple, and it's yours.
That's easy.
So it looks, my lady. But I am so sure you'll get it wrong that I'll make it more interesting for you.
An apple and a diamond? Wow!
Games are easy, but a diamond, ladies and gentlemen, you will have to work for.
I think it's the left one. What do you think, Orko?
Oh, no. It's the one on the right. I understand these magic tricks.
All right, then. Right it is.
Uh-oh. I guess it was the left one.
Your turn, Smudge.
It's the middle one.
Congratulations, young sir. You have a keen eye.
Of course he does. That's why Smudge is chief guard at the Korodite reactor.
Is that so?
Oh, no! The emergency signal!
Alert, alert. Mine shaft number 3 has collapsed. Rockfall in mine number 3.
Well, that's where we get Korodite from.
Come on, Father. The widgets may need help.
We better tag along, just in case He-Man is needed.
Wait, Smudge. Give me a chance to win my diamond back. I'll bet this diamond that you cannot pick the right sphere again.
But there's trouble! I have to, listen, would you really bet this big diamond against this small one?
That's the deal.
Timber bugs. They're eating away at the support beams. One must have collapsed and caused that rock slide.
Then hadn't we better get out of here?
Oh, you're right, Teela. These other beams could go at any minute.
Father, look out! Father, are you all right?
I think so.
No. Hurry, Father!
We're trapped.
Well, it could be worse. At least we're not hurt.
I think it's about to get worse. The explosion has broken through to an underground river. We're going to have to climb.
We can't climb any further, and the water is still rising. What can we do?
Hope for a miracle.
Adam, Teela, and Duncan must be trapped on the other side.
We have to get them out of there fast. By the power of Grayskull!
Stand back, Orko. Orko! Are you all right?
Well, that was kind of exciting. I think.
He-Man!
Ah, thank goodness we got to you in time.
Our problems aren't over yet.
What is it, Father?
Look, that underground river must have contained selenium. It's caused a chemical reaction in this Korodite.
What does that mean, Duncan?
It means that all the cordite in this section is now unstable. If we use it in the reactor, it could cause a terrible explosion.
Then we must make sure this cordite is dumped someplace safe so it can never harm anyone.
Oh, I agree. But first we'll have to replace the rotten timbers to avoid more rock slides. We should be able to move the cordite by tomorrow morning.
I'll tell the widgets right away.
The left one.
You've won every time. I have nothing left except my Wind Raider.
You can have everything I've won in exchange for that Wind Raider.
The Wind Raider is worth more than that, but there is something that I would bet on.
What?
You could bet some of the cordite that you got.
I couldn't do that. It's not mine.
Just a small amount. You widgets have so much of it.
But someone would notice. I'd get into terrible trouble.
I need the cordite to power some medical equipment I'm experimenting with. Why, you'd be helping to save lives.
Save lives? Well, I guess. All right. It's for a good cause. Besides, I haven't lost yet. I'm bound to win.
Right. Now let's get to it.
And this is the cordite they'll use in the reactor when the king starts it up.
Let me have it.
Not so fast. You haven't won yet, and I'm going to make sure you don't.
As you wish.
All right, Melbrag. I'll bet my winnings plus this against your Wind Raider that I can pick the right sphere one more time.
Done.
Hey, that's much faster than the other times.
And now, my little friend, which do you choose?
The right one. No, the middle one.
Oh, bad luck, Smudge. Well, I have to go now.
No, wait. You can't take the cordite. It's not mine.
You should have thought about that before.
Oh, it wasn't fair. The spheres move too fast.
There's no law says you have to win every time, or that it'll be easy.
Oh, please! I'll do anything. Just give me the cordite back. I'll get in big trouble.
Nonsense. All you have to do is replace this with some cordite from the mines. Why, I won't tell anyone.
I guess I could do that.
Trust me, Smudge. Everything'll be fine.
Melbrag was right. I'll just put this in the reactor to replace the cordite I lost. No one will ever know, and everything will be all right. Who goes there?
Easy, Smudge. It's just me. Teela asked me to check to see if everything was all right here. You can never be too careful. If some of this cordite got into the wrong hands, the whole of Eternia would be in danger.
The whole of Eternia? Oh, no!
What is it? Something's bothering you. Tell me, Smudge.
Oh, He-Man, I've done a terrible thing. I gambled some of the cordite with Melbrag, and I lost.
You lost? You mean Melbrag has some cordite?
Yes, oh, I'm so ashamed.
We'll decide what to do about you later. You were right to tell me, but now we must get that cordite back. There's no telling what Melbrag might do with it. This cordite detector should lead us right to Melbrag.
I think I see him.
Well, he doesn't seem to be hiding. Let's go talk to him. We better be careful, Smudge. He's tricky.
Greetings, my friends. What can I do for you?
We've come for the cordite, Melbrag.
Hey, I won it fair and square. It's mine now.
Then we'll buy it from you.
Ha! Skeletor will beat any price you name.
Skeletor? He can never be allowed to have cordite.
So, come and take it.
He-Man, look out! It's a force field!
First the cordite, now He-Man himself. Hey, not a bad day's work.
bars are pure energy. My strength can't budge them. So, let's see if we can't short-circuit Melbrag's plans. There, that seems to have hit the spot. Now, let's find Melbrag.
Ah, that must be Skeletor's man now.
You are Melbrag?
Yes, who are you?
I am called Spikor, greatest of evil warriors, servant to Skeletor. You have brought the Corridite?
It's here, and I have something else Skeletor might wish to buy, namely He-Man.
He-Man? You think Spikor is a fool? A puny man like you could never capture He-Man.
Well, he did try.
He-Man!
Time for you to be going, Spikor.
He-Man! Melbrag's escaping!
He won't get far. Come on.
We ready to go, Chief?
Out of my way, He-Man's coming.
He-Man!
This ray is our only hope.
There he is, He-Man!
Surrender, Melbrag. It's all over.
I wouldn't bet on that, He-Man.
The ray! It's weakening me. I can hardly stand.
I used some of the cordite I got from that silly widget to power this ray. Even you can't stand up to it.
Hang on, He-Man! I'll save you! Let me go! Let me go!
And who's gonna save you, shrimp?
Hey, you caused me a lot of trouble, He-Man. But that's over. Soon you'll be in the hands of Skeletor, and I will be a rich man.
Melbrag, you're a really bad person!
I am, aren't I? I must contact Skeletor and tell him what's happened. Watch He-Man and that widget.
Chief, suppose He-Man's strength returns.
Well, just give him another blast of the cordite ray.
All right, you two, sit down and don't try anything funny.
It's no use. I'm still too weak from the Corridite ray.
Oh, this is all my fault! Giving Melbrag Corridite was the stupidest thing I've ever done!
By the way, Smudge, where did you get the Corridite from?
From the bin in the reactor room! You know, the one the king will use to start up the reactor!
But I checked that bin. None of the Corridite was missing.
I took some Corridite from the mine and put it in the bin to cover up!
The mine? Oh, no.
What's wrong?
Boy, that Corridite was unstable. When the king dumps that bin in the reactor, it could cause an explosion. A very big one.
Oh, no! We've got to do something!
I've got an idea. Do you think you can keep the guards busy for a few minutes?
Leave it to me.
Hey, what are you two whispering about?
Oh, we were just saying how slow and foolish you two are!
Why, you little...
Hey, come back here!
Come and get me!
Gotcha!
Oh, no, you don't!
By the power of Grayskull!
Come down from there!
I like it up here, but I'll send you down something to snack on!
All right, Widget, that's it. You're gonna get it now.
Whoa!
Keep shaking. We almost got it.
Excuse me, but I believe these belong to you.
Thanks. Oh, no.
Hey, why'd you... Yay!
Jump, Smudge.
Be right there, He-Man! You've got your strength back!
Yes, thanks to you.
Melbrag! He-Man's loose!
Bunglers, fools! Now I'll have to use the cordite ray on him again.
He-Man, Melbrag's going for the ray!
I've had enough of that thing.
Now what do we do, Chief?
What any evil genius would do. Run for it!
He's getting away again!
We'll have to deal with him later. Right now, we've got to get back and stop the king from loading the reactor.
I don't believe that son of mine. He knows how important this ceremony is.
Well, I'm sure he'll be here.
Smudge is missing too. I wonder if anything is wrong.
Well, we can't keep everyone waiting. We'll just have to start without Adam.
Citizens of Eternia, we have long awaited this great day. Thanks to the scientific genius of Man-at-Arms and the hard work of the widgets, this new cordite reactor will provide power for many years to come. And now it gives me great pleasure to throw the switch that will start the reactor. Everything ready, Duncan?
Yes, sire.
Well, here we go.
The reactor's been loaded and everything seems to be going smoothly.
Teela, look! Isn't that He-Man?
Yes, and he's sure in a hurry.
I hope we're in time.
Me too!
He-Man, is something wrong?
Your Majesty, you must not switch on the reactor.
Too late, He-Man! Don't you hear it? The reactor's already on!
What's this all about? The reactor seems to be working just fine.
Oh!
We're too late!
There's only one chance. Man-at-Arms, clear everyone off the reactor.
What's He-Man trying to do?
I don't believe it, but he's lifting the whole reactor.
This is going to take everything I've got.
By the ancients, He-Man has sent the entire reactor into space.
Terrific. I
Oh,
can't
wonderful!
believe it,
That's
He-Man.
great!
Blast that He-Man. He ruined my whole deal. But at least we got away safely.
You wouldn't want to bet on that, would you, Melbrag?
To the escape pod, quickly.
Wow! I wonder what happened to Melbrag!
Oh, I'm sure he's floating around somewhere.
Cringer! Hey, Cringer, wake up!
Hello, everyone. Did I miss anything exciting?
Not a thing, Cringer. No, not a thing.
You know, a big part of growing up is learning to respect other people's property. When Smudge lost all his money gambling, he gambled with someone else's property, and that's when things went from bad to worse. If you want to use something that belongs to someone else, ask their permission. Well, if you don't, you may get more than you bargained for. Right, Orko?
Well, right you are.
It is with great pride and special pleasure that I present you with... All right, Orko, now.
Ta-da!
Why, it's very beautiful, Duncan. Thank you. Please tell us about it.
Well, the picture is that of the legendary bitter rose. It's said that the rose was formed by the tears of a goddess. Every day she climbed Rose Mountain to look for her husband to return from the war. But alas, he never came back. Her tears poured from her cheek and entered the ground. One day she disappeared, but where she stood was a single solitary rose. It's the only thing that grows on Rose Mountain.
It's a wonderful gift.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Driel, what's wrong?
I can't help crying. It's also so beautiful. The tapestry, the legend. Oh, it's really nice to be given something so special.
Gee, I wish I could do something for Driel, something that would make her happy. But what could I do?
You could do a magic trick.
That's right, I could.
But your magic never works.
I know. I could buy her the most beautiful thing on Eternia.
But you don't have any money.
Yeah, well, like my Uncle Montauk says, when the going gets tough, the tough get going.
Come on, let's get going. To lunch.
I wish I could give her something as beautiful as that rose.
There is nothing more beautiful than the bitter rose. It's perfect.
Cringer, you got it.
I have?
It's perfect, the perfect gift. See you later.
I don't get it. Or do I? Oh, no!
Boy, Driel is sure going to love this. She'll probably plant you near a window where she can look at you all the time. Hey, no fair. So you want to play hard to get, huh? And I thought this was going to be easy. You know, you won't be so lonely where I'm taking you. You sure will like Driel, and she's gonna love you. Gee, that's more like it. Now let's get you back so she can transplant you. That's funny. Doesn't look like rain. Yow! That's not thunder. It's an avalanche.
The whole mountain is shaking. Let's go have a look. Someone has taken the rose. It was Orko. I've got to get it back. You call a meeting and warn the others.
Without the rose, only the worst can be feared. It won't be long before the whole mountain crumbles.
Leader, we have already begun moving everyone to safety. We await your further instructions.
We must wait for Garth to return with the rose.
Is there anything else we can do? Is there no one who can stop the avalanche before we lose everything?
Well, perhaps there is one hope. Summon my messenger at once. This is a puzzle. Confound it! I must find out the source of this infernal rumbling.
We weren't mumbling, Skeletor.
Not mumbling, you meatheads. Rumbling! Rumbling! Wait! Rose Mountain seems to be collapsing. Another piece of the puzzle. Garth is searching for something, but what is he looking for? And now another clue. That little menace, Orko. But what's that he's holding?
It looks like a flower to me, boss.
It is a flower. That's the bitter rose. No wonder the mountain's crumbling, and I thought it was just superstition. What a foolish thing you've done, Orko. But I like it. Looks like it's moving time for the insect people. Quick, you two, get out there.
You want us to help them move?
No, you don't. I want that rose before Garth gets it. Bring it to me, and do not fail.
If this works, it could mean an endless food supply.
Oh, hi, Duncan. How's the new invention coming?
You're just in time to see my new experiment. I've placed a seed from the chicoberry under this maturator. Now watch.
Hey, that's amazing, Duncan.
And it's not perfected yet. Most of the time it goes wrong. I wouldn't want to be working with a one-of-a-kind original.
Oh, here you all are. Has anyone seen Orko?
We can't find him anywhere.
A Phase 1 alert. Everyone to the front of the palace.
My leader has sent me. We need your help. Rose Mountain is falling and threatens to bury our village.
Rose Mountain? Where the bitter rose is?
Where it was. The rose is missing.
The rose? Orko picked it. Oops.
Cringer, what do you know about this?
Well, it was to be a surprise for Driel.
Adam, I think you better find He-Man. Teela.
Say no more, Father. I'll get the Wind Raider.
Come on, Cringer. Let's find He-Man.
By the power of Grayskull!
There's no time to lose, Battle Cat. First thing is to build a wall to protect the village. This should keep the village safe for now.
I'll try to melt the upper portion of loose rock with a laser ray.
Let me out of here. I can use some exercise.
Let's strike one! A home run, He-Man! Thanks!
That'll hold it long enough for me to take a closer look. This must be where the rose once grew.
Gotta rest. I must tell He-Man about the avalanche. I don't know why I'm so weak.
We've got to find that flower. Right. There it is now. Boy, he looks weak already. Hey, just to make sure, I'll give him a touch of this freeze ray.
It looks like we not only got a flower, but we've got a flower vase, too.
Let's get them back to Skeletor.
Well, all's quiet now, Shaman. Do you think it will stay that way?
No! The legend says that if the rose is picked, the mountain will become angry, and then it will crumble!
So then, to stop the avalanche, we should find the rose and replant it.
Yes, which means finding Orko.
Enough said. Duncan, you and Teela take the Wind Raider and find Orko. Battle Cat and I will try to hold back the mountain. This is no time for sleigh riding, Battle Cat. Of all the problems we've come up against, the force of Mother Eternia is one of the greatest.
I can't pry this flower loose. Beastman, come here. I need your help. I wonder where that fur brain went to. Beastman! No, Beastman!
I'd better water the rose. There, that'll keep it fresh for Skeletor.
Hey, thanks, Beastman.
Why, you? I'll get you.
Not if I have enough strength to disappear. Oh, my magic is getting weaker too. Oh, phew. Well, I better use my magic to get out of here before I'm too weak.
There he is. He can't escape now.
Yipes! Looks like I've had it.
Come on this way.
Thanks a lot. You saved me.
You can thank me later. We have to get that rose back to the mountain to stop the avalanche.
The avalanche? The rose? You mean the rose had something to do with it? Oh, gosh. How did that happen?
Our legend tells us the rose is all that holds the mountain together.
We got company.
We can't let them get away.
Yes. Oh, we'll be in real trouble with you-know-who.
I can't move very fast. My energy's being drained. My magic, too.
Good. That means the rose is staying alive by drawing on your energy. Here, I'll carry you.
Orko would never believe I was so anxious to find him.
Look, Father.
Looks like you two need a lift.
Boy, am I glad to see you.
You don't know how glad we are to see you, especially with the bitter rose.
Garth told me.
Trapjaw, hang on. This is gonna be rough.
There it is. If we hit the engine, we can force them down.
This ought to bring their ship down.
I said hit the engine. You hit the rose.
Uh-oh, this time we really messed up.
What'll we tell Skeletor?
Oh, let's go back. We'll think of something.
Wonder why they're giving up so soon. Oh, no!
Oh, no. Now I've ruined everything.
It's the only thing that would patch up Rose Mountain again. And now, it's gone.
A one-of-a-kind original.
What did you just say, Orko?
I said a one-of-a-kind original.
That's what I thought you said. Quick, back to the laboratory. Garth, you fly back to your village and tell He-Man we'll be there shortly.
What'd I say? What'd I say?
Orko, I'm glad you reminded me of this maturator.
Oh, I did? Oh, yeah. Well, what's a maturator?
Well, there's a chance, just a chance, that with this machine, I may be able to trigger the natural growth process.
Wow! And then the rose will live?
We'll see. Well, here goes everything. Stand by. It's not working.
Oh, please work, please!
Oh, please come back to life.
Hi, what's everyone up to? Bitter Rose. What happened?
I wanted to give you something special, Trio, so I took the bitter rose from Rose Mountain.
What Orko didn't know was that the rose was the heart of Rose Mountain. When it was picked, the mountain started to collapse.
I tried to do something nice, and now I've ruined everything. I don't understand how it could turn out this way.
You took the rose with only goodness in your heart. You mustn't blame yourself.
Look! The rose is coming back to life!
Why, we didn't need the machine at all.
We better get it back to Rose Mountain.
Here, Triel. You hold it for now.
Oh, gosh, Orko. Thank you.
If they don't return soon with the rose, all our work will be for nothing.
Look, here they come now.
They have it! They have the rose!
Well, that should do it once and for all.
I guess I really made a mess of things. I'm very sorry.
No, no, not again.
The rose! It's...
Uh-oh. Orko, now you're in real trouble.
I'm very sorry. Are you going to punish me?
Of course not. I would like to thank both of you.
Thank us? Why? What did we do?
Why, you set me free, that's all. You see, all these years, I've been a prisoner of my love's sorrow. I was so bitter, I refused to allow anything else to grow on this mountain. Orko, because you chose me as a gift of true love, I am free and fulfilled. Please, accept this as a token of gratitude.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Look, the mountain is changing.
It's a blessing from the Rose Goddess!
She's gone.
Now that the mountain has grown plush, your people will be safe from avalanches.
We are all very grateful for all your help. Especially you, He-Man.
Yes, it does look like everything turned out for the better.
We'd like you to have this.
Thank you, Orko. We will plant this near our village.
Our people shall always remember the legend of the rose!
Oh, no. Not again, Triel. What's the matter now?
Oh, nothing. I just love happy endings.
I know somebody who doesn't think this is a happy ending.
Do you think Skeletor will know the difference?
Yeah, you seen one flower, you seen them all. Just act like nothing's wrong.
All right, Trapjaw. Like nothing's wrong.
Do you have the rose? Give me the rose!
Okay, boss, you can have it.
Why, you no good, rotten excuses for...
Gee, Trapjaw, how do you think he caught on?
Just keep running.
Today, Orko nearly made a terrible mistake by not listening to that small voice in all of us that tells us right from wrong, our conscience. When Orko decided to impress Triel, he suspected that he might be doing something wrong. Whenever you're in doubt about what you should or shouldn't do, stop for a moment and listen to your conscience. It'll usually tell you what's right or wrong. But just in case you're still not sure, talk it over with your family or someone else who cares about you. See you soon.
Well, Orko, we're all looking forward to meeting this old friend of yours.
He should be here any minute now. Squanch and I are old buddies from the Trollin Academy of Magic. He's a real great guy, but there is one thing you should know about him.
What's that?
Well, he has a very active imagination.
Ah, I see.
In fact, he doesn't always tell the truth.
Consider us warned.
He's here! Squanch!
Orko!
Gee, it's wonderful to see you again, and you're looking great. Come on and meet my friends. Squanch, these are my best friends in the whole universe, Prince Adam and Teela.
Pleased to meet you, Squanch.
Did you have a good trip?
Well, it wasn't too bad. But after I got out of hyperspace, I sat down on a minor asteroid for a few repairs. Turned out there was a 6-headed space hydra living on it. I narrowly escaped with my life.
I see.
How nice. I mean that you escaped.
Yeah, it was pretty scary there for a while. It was nested in a tunnel, and I flew my ship right into its mouth, and... Hey, what's that?
It's the Intergalactic Police.
I wonder why they're here.
Greetings.
Greetings. Forgive our abrupt landing, but this is urgent. We are agents of the Intergalactic Police. We've been chasing a very dangerous criminal, and we trailed him to your planet. We've come to advise your king.
I am Prince Adam, his son. I'll take care of that.
Good. This is our criminal. He's called the Slave Master. He travels from planet to planet. He overpowers his victims, then uses them as slaves. He uses his slaves to mine precious minerals. And this character keeps them in line. He goes by the name of Jawbreaker. This is the Slave Master's ship. We'll leave you this video so you can refer to it.
We'll look into the matter at once.
Thank you. Now keep a sharp eye.
Goodbye, and thank you.
This Slave Master sounds like a dangerous character.
Yeah, he reminds me of the time I was enslaved by King Frederick of Ridgefield.
Huh, that's amazing, Squanch, but, Teela, we'd better go.
Yes, it's vital that we make a report immediately.
Well, why do you have to make up all those weird stories, Squanch? Adam and Teela have important work to do.
I didn't make it up. Don't you believe me? I come all the way from Trolla, and this is the way I get treated?
Hey, wait, where you going?
I'm going for a walk, by myself.
Hey, Squanch, wait, come on back. What a day.
Well, maybe I ought to apologize to Orko. Sometimes I do overdo it. What? It's the Slave Master's ship. Ooh, I better get back and warn Orko and his friends.
Well, maybe I was too rough on Squanch. He is a good guy, and he did come all the way from Trolla to be here with me. I was kind of,
Orko! Orko!
Hi, Squanch. Hey, you know, I'm sorry.
Orko, I saw the Slave Master's ship in the forest!
Golly, Squanch, don't you ever give up?
What? What are you talking about?
I mean, this made-up story of yours.
This isn't a story, Orko. I saw the Slave Master.
Did he have 6 heads? Look, Squanch, I was all set to forgive you and apologize when you come back here and...
Will you listen to me? I spotted the Slave Master. We gotta hurry and warn Adam and Teela before he gets away.
Tell you what, I'll go back with you to where you said you saw the ship. If it's there, we go tell Adam and Teela. If not, then you put an end to your storytelling once and for all. Deal?
Deal. Come on! Come on! Hurry!
All right, I'm is. Oh, it is the Slave Master's ship.
Orko, we can capture him. We'll be heroes.
Squanch, are you crazy? We could never capture the Slave Master ourselves.
Sure we could.
Are you mad? What are we going to do? Waltz in the front doors past those big sentry robots?
Take another look at that ship. See those holes up there? Now, unless I miss my guess, those are air vents. If we were to fly very high above the ship and dive straight down into the vents...
Squanch, you're completely crazy, but I like your style.
Let's go! No! It's dark in here.
Looks clear. Let's see. Oh, no. This is terrible.
These slaves are useless.
Why did I ever listen to you?
You're all weak and lazy. This time I want you to capture a better quality of slave. One that will do the work of 10 of these weaklings. We will search all of Eternia if we must, until we find the strongest creature on this planet. What was that? Get them!
I think it's time for us to leave.
Oh, I agree! I agree!
Not so fast, my slippery little Trollans.
Orko!
Get out of here! Don't worry about me.
I'm not leaving you behind!
You can't do anything here. Get Adam and Teela. Go!
Well, at least we got one of them, boss.
So, your little friend went to get help, did he? Well, I've got a surprise for him. We aren't going to be here when he gets back. They'll never find you.
Huh, yeah, never find you.
You're going to have to get used to the idea of being a slave. I've been working on a new way to bring...
Adam! Man-at-Arms! Teela! Something terrible's happened!
Huh? What is it?
Orko's been captured by the Slave Master!
Look, Squanch, we really don't have time for games.
What?
Squanch, I don't mean to be rude, but what Adam means is, well, you're inclined to tell stories from time to time.
And we have important work to do here.
Please, Orko's in danger! Even if you don't believe me, you've at least gotta take a chance for Orko's sake!
Perhaps we'd better investigate this.
Maybe you're right. You know, if Orko is in danger, we better get there right away.
Let's go.
I'm telling you the truth! This is where the ship was!
Well, there doesn't seem to be anything here now.
You gotta believe me! Orko was captured here!
This whole thing seems to have turned out to be a wild goose chase.
Maybe not, Teela. This is Orko's magic ring. I gave it to him for his birthday last year.
Oh, no!
You know, I think this might be a job for He-Man.
But how will He-Man find the Slave Master?
Squanch, think. Is there anything you haven't told us?
Well, the Slave Master did say that he wanted to capture a new slave, and that he would search this entire planet until he found the strongest man on Eternia.
I think I have an idea. Faster, you fools.
Yeah, faster, faster.
I want to be done with this vein and off Eternia in 48 hours. There's plenty more planets in this star system waiting to be mined.
Gee, this thing is heavy. Sorry.
Jawbreaker, come over here a moment. I don't think that new slave of ours is going to work out. He's virtually useless.
Yeah, boss. Useless. Useless.
We're never going to make our quota if we don't get stronger slaves than that worthless little Trollin. Now, I would like you to return to the surface and bring back the strongest man on Eternia.
Strongest man. Okay, boss. Yeah.
That's right, my fellow Eternians. Here he is. He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe. And for his next feat, the mighty He-Man will juggle 3 giant millstones weighing over a ton each.
This should do it, Duncan. With luck, this little act will lure the slave master to us.
It's kind of like fishing with He-Man as the bait. And now He-Man will juggle the mighty mill wheels as easily as you or I might juggle apples. Isn't that amazing? And now for He-Man's next trick.
No more tricks, old fool. It's time for everybody's nap. And this is for you, strong man. You'll make a good prize for Slave Master. No need to push, big fella. This is better than an amusement park. Oh, shut up!
I trust that you brought me a slave superior to that last wretched specimen.
Oh, yes, Master. This one is very strong. You don't know the half of it.
Silence! Put him to work immediately. We've got a deadline to meet. Put him with that Trollin we captured. Perhaps between the two of them, we can get a little work out of them.
Take it easy with that prod, pal. You work here, strong man.
He-Man!
Hi, Orko. Enough talk. Now you work. Yes, it's about time I got down to business. Huh? Hey, how'd he do that? I'll fix you now, wise guy. Your nets can't hold me, metal brain. Oh. So you like to play rough, huh?
I gotta help He-Man.
The fire's out in the arm, but Jawbreaker doesn't need fire to stop a strong man. Huh, you're stronger than I thought. I better stun you with my power bolt. You're not so funny now, are you, flesh face? There, that ought to hold you for a while.
The work is going well. Soon I will be done with this miserable world and off to...
You aren't going anywhere, slave master. Except to jail.
What's this? It seems my new muscle man slave is leading a rebellion. Well, it'll be a short one. Get him!
Those guys look big. I guess I better pull the rug out from underneath them.
Blast you, I'll take care of you myself. Now I've got you.
Not if I can help it.
What?
Not so fast, slave master. Your slave driving days are over.
The last of the former slaves has been returned to his home. And now, the slave master and his henchman Jawbreaker will be sent back to their home planet to stand trial and be dealt with by the proper authorities.
Well, that's the end of that problem.
I think justice has been done.
Well, I must go home to Trolla now to complete my studies at the Academy of Magic. Goodbye, Man-at-Arms. Thanks for everything.
Goodbye, little friend. Take care of yourself.
Goodbye, Teela.
Goodbye, Sponge. We'll miss you.
Goodbye, Sponge. Come and see us again sometime.
Bye, He-Man. And thanks for rescuing my best pal in the whole universe, Orko. But you know, Orko, if you'd only believed what I said when I told you I'd seen the Slave Master, this whole thing would have never have happened.
Well, Sponge, perhaps it was a little difficult for Orko to believe you when you were always telling stories.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to tell lies. I guess I've always wanted people to like me, to think I'm someone special.
Well, we do like you, Sponge, just by being yourself.
I'll see you, buddy.
Take care, pal.
Well, fortunately, I'm one of the best pilots in the Trollan fleet because it's sure gonna be a dangerous fight home. I'll have to fight off the space pirates and the three-headed hyperspace weasels and... Squanch! Relax, Orko. Just kidding.
In our story today, Squanch learned a valuable lesson. Squanch exaggerated and made up stories, which caused people a lot of trouble. And later, when he needed people to believe him, they didn't. You know, Squanch made up stories to make people think that he was important. And what he learned was, we're all important. Every one of us. Goodbye,